there's such high rates of teen birth, and it leads to all these other things. Well, I've what's strong is like the community that we have. So while we are not necessarily celebrating that a person is a teen parent, having a baby is an act of resistance for our communities because we aren't supposed to be here. So whether the mom is
Mm,
14 or 45, we're celebrating the
mm,
fact that new life is continuing to be brought into the world. So in terms of what's strong, we look at that connection to culture and we look at the community and familiar relationships and how we can build on that to educate and try to reduce teen pregnancy. So how do we use this to provide education? And I've seen it where there's service projects or research studies where you bring in dyads. So maybe it's mothers and daughters, or maybe it's some sort of family dynamic where they come in together and you educate both of them on this.
mhm.
And then they also, at some point, like the teens that I worked with or the youth that I work with, they become peer educators. So we know that kids talk. I mean, we
Right,
all we all talk,
right.
but they're sharing this information and these tools and resources
Mm,
with their friends and their peers. So it's a domino effect. So I think it's important to, look at what's the strengths in this community and how can we use those to develop these programs. Um, and also like a program, I designed an intervention during my dissertation, which I was able to pilot it last summer.
mhm.
And I don't know everything about my tribal history and culture. And I recognize that. So I brought in a consultant who is pretty much a historian in our tribe to help me integrate cultural teachings to for cultural relevancy and to just kind of strengthen the information that I had already wanted to include in this curriculum so that the youth could tie it in with their culture.
Wait a minute. So how'd you find this person?
So it's actually the vice chief of the tribe.
Okay.
um, in which my
Did
tribal
you already
community is
have
very
did you like, okay, can you break down for the audience, like, what is the structure of the tribe, one that you did your research on, but two, the tribe that you're a part of?
so I am a citizen of the Halawasaponi tribe, which is the third largest tribe in the state of North Carolina. We have the oldest and largest powwow in the state, which we just celebrated our 61st powwow a couple weekends ago. Thank
Congratulations.
you. So at least in my tribe, we have a chief, we have a vice chief,
Hmm.
we have tribal council members. So, and then, I mean, we have like voting and all the things.
Hmm.
And I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting some of the members of the
Do you have like an
politics.
elders council or anything like that?
Not necessarily an elders council, but there are a lot of elders on the tribal council, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yep. I
Um,
I got you.
But I knew that the vice chief was like well versed in the history of the tribe and like language revitalization. So I offered him this opportunity to serve as a consultant on this project, and he was able to provide me with very helpful information um, as it related to the topics being taught. So healthy relationships, we talked about historical or like traditional roles.
Like gender roles?
Like, yeah, gender
Mhm.
roles,
Mhm.
and how that might look different now. So just
Mhm.
various things that we were able to incorporate, so that the kids still had like that cultural relevancy.